All right, look, now we're gonna move to a step that either builds the relationship or breaks it. Today, we're diving into fact finding that feels like a conversation. Because here's the problem in most dealerships. Fact finding, man, it gets treated like a checklist, not a connection point. Salespeople start firing off questions like, are you trading something in? How much do you want to put down? What do you want your monthly payment to be? And the customer instantly goes, whoa, I just met you 30 seconds ago. This episode, man, this is all about changing that. We're going to teach you how to qualify like a pro without sounding like an interrogator. We're going to learn how to get the real information you need, but through genuine, natural conversation that actually builds trust. Okay, new mindset here. You're not trying to qualify a lead. You're trying to discover a person. The difference is subtle, but it changes everything. Qualifying, man, qualifying is mechanical. Discovering is relational. We're learning what matters to them, what they've been through, what problems they're trying to solve, how you can make the process feel easy, valuable, and even enjoyable for them. Remember, people don't like to come buy cars. You're not selling in this step. You're aligning. Hey, you're listening to buy signals, not waiting to talk, man. All right, let's talk about the goals of great fact finding. All right, here are the 5 main goals in this step. Understand what they're driving now. Understand what they want to drive next. Identify the pain points in their current experience. Reveal their budget, time frame, and decision process. And lastly, begin emotionally anchoring the customer to the solution. This step isn't just about what, it's about why. Why now? What's changed? What's most important this time around? Go back to where you left off last week. You've just made a great first impression and asked, what information can I provide for you today? Now it's time to guide the conversation. Here is a powerful softener. Awesome. I'll definitely get you all the info you need. Just so I don't waste your time or show you the wrong vehicle, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions first? This line does 3 important things. It shows respect for their time, it positions you as a professional, and it gives you permission to guide the conversation. All right, let's break down 8 conversational questions you can use that lead to real information without sounding scripted or salesy. Remember, I hate the salesy, like cheesy lines. None of that happens here. Number 1, what are you driving now? This opens the door to trade info without saying, do you have a trade? It lets you understand what they're used to driving. And a good follow-up, what do you love about it? What would you change? Number 2, how long have you had it? This is going to give you some context for timeline. It hints at like loyalty or the urgency. Number 3, did you buy it new or used? Tells you about the past buying experience. The good follow-up here was, how was that experience for you? 4, what brings you in now? And this is the gold mine question if you think about it and if you phrase it the right way after you've already asked some questions. The most powerful follow-up with it is why now? Number 5 is, what will this next vehicle be used for most? What this does is it reveals their lifestyle fit. Family, hobbies, travel, commuting. You're listening for emotional drivers. 6, who else will be driving it or helping with the decision? This reveals influencers and deciders, maybe people that's not there. It sets up for both of you need to be here, or let's build something you'll both love types of conversations. 7, what's most important to you this time around? Price, safety, technology, miles per gallon. Good follow-up here is, what made that a priority this time? And 8, are you planning to trade your current vehicle in or sell it outright? Now we're gently moving toward deal structure without jumping ahead. Now, I want you to keep in mind, these are starter questions. Your job is to go a little deeper along the way. Use phrases like, Tell me more about that. Why do you think that matters to you most right now? What's the reason for the change? And all of this can be done is within the first minute and a half to 2 minutes. Your conversational meet and greet and your fact-finding needs analysis. All right, here's what separates top salespeople from everyone else in this step. Top performers, they don't sound like they're asking questions. They sound like they're having a real, intentional conversation. It's all about phrasing, guys. Remember, customers don't always say what they mean. Hey, when someone says they're just looking, they often mean, I don't trust you yet. When someone says, I don't know what I want, they may mean, I haven't seen anything yet that makes me excited. So you have to listen to tone, body language, hesitation, and emotional cues, not just words. And that's how you become a trusted advisor, not a car salesperson. All right, here's the payoff for great fact finding. The customer feels heard. When it's time to present the vehicle or show numbers, the customer already feels like you understand them. You care about their needs. You're not just pushing inventory. You're offering something that aligns with their life. All this does, it makes the next steps easier, man, not harder, because people support what they help create. Here's your homework. This week, I want you to take the 8 questions I gave you earlier and rewrite them in your own voice, okay? I want you to role play a fact-finding conversation with a teammate, not a script, but a dialogue. Every time you meet a customer this week, ask at least 3 open-ended questions before showing them a car. Listen, this step is where trust is built. If the meet and greet gets you in the door, this step gets you invited into their decision-making process. So slow down, listen well, ask the right questions, and connect like a professional. Till next week, listen more, talk less, and as always, win the day.